have to fight from a deficit since the opener, and Gen G are just going straight in with such an aggressive start. Sassy is dead within a matter of seconds.
Well, when you leave C, when you get pushed back, where are you going to go? You got to cross the B side. Gen G, 3 push C, 2 push B, retake A. But hold on, Sentinels try to take the fight through them to wrap all the way behind, and now end up coming back as a death ball, eliminating Texture, but the trades stay good. Gen G in a 4 versus 3, grouped up in 2-man squads. It's a good spot to play from. Meteor tagged, Karen not too healthy either, and the head popped up. It's whack-a-mole for Meteor with both down and only 10 standing. This pistol looks to slip out of Sentinel's hands, and just like that, it falls into Gen G's.
What a
buy from the attacking side.
This is definitely a risk, a gamble. But we know they can pull it off! A little bit of a Bucky play to kick off the round. Munchkin with a nasty surprise. We've already seen this in the first map. An early back and forth. We know that Sentinels can do it, even with just the pistols. The C's fantastic, even put in onto a snakebite. Lovely combinations from Sentinels.
I believe they even, before Zelsis went down, he threw in a nano, so you just had so much damage being issued on that spot and no escape. The 1-0 challenged, and for Gen G, getting back through won't be easy. They've already expended all their big utility. Sentinels have the numbers, and with these weapons close range,
it's gorgeous.
They have a lot of potential, more so when they can see you through the walls. A great reveal from Sassy to get himself the kill. Karen down extremely low as he emerges from that smoke. It's easy pickings with Texture the last alive. He does
starting to rotate away. They have fallen for the bait completely.
Oh, they've seen him. There was no way out. Zekin's caught. And now there's no way to stop this spike from being planted on the side of Gen G. They have to play for the retake. Spams are coming close. But Munchkin's dodging the bullets for now. An angle for Karen as he sees the corner, but Tens will make it out of there just about. The Shrouded Step buys him the space, and he's hightailing it to play the post plant. 6 HP on Zelsis, 22 on Tens, and Zekin and John QT are not too healthy, but they have to go for a save on Gen G because of all those players still standing. Fight, a bullet or two landed extra, and this round would look different, but instead Gen G are out of here.
Yeah, we've given so much credit over to Gen G in the first map about how they were able to push and pull their opponents, even winning fights when they push into the stack. Sentinels this round, that was literal perfection. They used even an ultimate just to sell the ruse, but the fact is Sassy just reclaiming that space late was enough.
It's what they're preparing to throw. 4 players towards the angle. The first drop, the snakebite deep, but a little late. Lakia, good for 1. The damage done, it's still recoverable, but that makes it a little harder. With Munchkin down, they know Karen around this angle. There's not too much that we can rely on Gen G to finish off the kills that have already halfway started. Odin retrieve for Karen, but he's going to find it hard to even find an angle to use this one.
It might just come down to a save. The fact is they're almost having to gamble on where their opponents are going, but the fact is SEN are happy to just play patient. A second round again where they're using Sassy as this luck.
What?
Meteor, though. He's just executed him, and Karen's managed to get a kill as well.
He peeked stairs, and now he's up top suppressing fire. The guy's got 42 HP, he swung out wide. Paranoia hadn't quite landed just yet, and that's a little disappointing. Could have been close with Meteor now having to clutch it out, and the problem is he doesn't know where these players are. They could have snuck away to anywhere. It could cost him a lot of time on the way back through, but it seems he's relatively confident that they'll play towards the site, inside that pit. In fact, the lockdown is going to be used here and now. They have to open the door to run away or emerge from that ult, and the timing. Oh, it was so close to seeing Meteor fall. He catches John QT on the other side of the wall. Zelsis is standing and now spotted and taken down. A sensational clutch for Meteor. Oh, 10 HP. It's dangerous. The nade from Texture might delay them slightly, and he has a showstopper to work with. He's sticking around. That nade actually landed perfectly, and now the showstopper comes through. It doesn't find the kill, though. A battle in the air, and Zekin takes it. The site now under threat with Karen responding. Meteor's big gun shows up, and he's got the little one out as well. The one from the bundle. He'll be able to use it with 10 HP inside that smoke. He just backs off. Posts up with the operator again. The snakebite's coming for him. He's got to back off, and he does. A third kill. Oh, a sliver of health. The snakebite will eventually drop him. But John QT's got 2 more opponents to take down. One on the way with an ult in the back pocket. I don't know if they'll use it. There's 12 seconds left. This is where we want to see him stick that plan. Oh, but there's no chance. We're going back for more. He's sticking around and he's caught his shot. Zels is down. Blast packing away, being chased by the Boombot, but he's able to post once more, and the door control remains in the hands of Gen.G. There's no threat from his left-hand side. This man only has one direction to look at, and Sentinels realize there's no way through. There's no space for them to capitalize on. Instead, they'll break the door. At least that's the idea. But Meteor's waiting for that too. Oh, no, in fact, that was Lakia breaking the door.
Yeah, I think he's almost trying to give his teammate an opportunity to make a play through the door.
30 seconds left.
Still, Sentinels sit, waiting for someone to make an error, someone to make a mistake. They've still got utility. The Nightfall previously used by Lakia delayed them a massive amount. And it looks like they might just have to save this one, not finding any gap, any way into this round.
10 seconds left.
It is going to be another on the board. The question is, can they remove any of these extra weapons? Because they do not want to allow Sentinels to get away scot-free.
Sentinels had to be challenged by Texture's aggression once more, but this time they're ready. Zekin's caught him. And Lakia, well, he's left in a bit of an awkward position. Does he stay around there aggressive? No, it's time to fall back. It's a good thing too.
But that's the thing. I think Sentinels are starting to learn that there's never really just been one player. There's always been a second layer to this B push, especially. Like the last time out, we saw Munchkin make a play and Karam was just behind. So they made sure that they cleared everything. The operator hanging out in the wall. That won't be able to be retrieved, at least for now. Still plenty of time, though. And you can see space being taken across the map for Sentinels. Again, they love selling this ruse towards the A site, using this time John QT because of the fact that Sassy has his ult again. Not going to be used to fake it as he instantly catches both players. Karam, though, has already made it into the corner. They've got to be careful of this. He's done this before. We saw this yesterday. Wins the first duel, but the trade is immediate.
30 seconds left.
I was hoping for a little bit more in the crossfire, but Meteor doesn't land the first, and now caught by some utility. He's brave.
Spike planted.
Sticking around on that angle to look for a fight. His teammate's miles away. If he goes down, the save call might be made. No, but he doesn't go down. In fact, he sends them skyrocketing into this round with Sassy alone. Lakia, you know, he wants to just contain him, make sure he can't cross out to main. And now he might have. Maybe in the back of his line. They're split on the angle, and Sassy isolates one, the second, right into his cross.
B-side, utility being broken. Still a chance, but just look, 2 players already. The Meteor goes through. He spots the majority. They're not, oh, just about. I thought that he might have flicked away. Karen's still here though, but he'll be traded out and back again. Leaving it all onto Zekin. 25 seconds left, trying to fake out the plant, but Lakia not wanting to overextend. They've pinged exactly where he is, and Zekin's gonna go hunting. Gonna try and take this man down and do exactly that. He's also got a flank coming in from Texture, but already he'll make the realization that this is going to be a push towards the B site. He's actually going to go running in. That's the thing. Texture instantly puts the nade. He has to try and stick this. May even go down to it, just 25 HP. But Zekin's still standing, still holding on. Texture just sticking it, though. Already gets it to half. And looks to try and bait him in. He's got so much time to play with that he has to go back! But Zekin lands!
Over on split, emerging from a smoke, 4 shots. 3 kills.
What?
Got 1 through the smoke already with Tans dropped. And Sentinels, in this last round on their attack side, find themselves in a disadvantage due to a scrappy early A fight. Oh no.
Oh, the timing is perfect. Toxins down. Good trade from John QT though. They needed something extra. They needed to bring that back to at least within contention. And with the way the last few rounds have gone, wouldn't be surprised to see the clutch. Also, a plant for John QT will get him his ult online. You can see though, Meteor is already set up. The Viper's Pit is great, but it's not going to be that impactful if your opponent has a lockdown.
Especially on this side, Tom, you can very easily box them in, and the only way out is it's a long run. Probably not getting back in. There it is, ultimate ready. You hear the voice line called. John QT probably wants to use this a little closer so they have an escape. And in fact, very aggressively used. Immediately look at Gen G's adaptation. They come pushing in towards the spawn angle, but that's where Sassy's waiting, and the orb's obscuring him for just a moment. It's a beautiful angle. He can even get out of here, but they drop it to take a fight together, destroy the lockdown as well. Clinical play from Sentinels, leaving Karen to do it all, and he doesn't stand a chance.
Actually going to give it away. There's a couple of players here. Zekken does have his nade available if he wants to try and deny them. Instead, he's just going to spam, and he's taken out Lakia.
Sneaking into that corner as well. It's a beautiful crossfire if they do emerge onto the site. Deep smoke stopping for any C aggression. Turret watching the push up on the other side. 2 players on C as well. Sentinels have no worries on that side of the map, or B. But A, on the other hand, has come under threat. They've lost Rubble control. They've seen players here, and they're making a quick reaction with a 3-man rotate onto that actual site.
So well placed for this push. Tens of smokes has made it awkward again. Already though, Munchkin's able to trade one back. The paranoia's missed, and Sassy's going to try and capitalize off it. But Munchkin lands another shot. Even gets a fight onto Tens, who's low. Somehow they're turning this. They've got to get that spike down. Snakebite into position, but it's not going to deny. Karen just holding, at least for the moment. But Zelsis, again, is going to be able to bring this back. Both players low, but Munchkin just isn't missing a beat. These players.
Especially with the economy kind of low for the attacking side. Texture, there's one already. Now just one from the showstopper with most of his HP still intact. Gen G, they haven't gotten away with it scot-free. Karen's been lost. Omen on each side out. Paranoia's no longer in play. Zalsis with one of the stranger angles you'll see held with an Odin. It's just a fallback, so he's covering C and B with his utility, and a wild shot through the smoke for John QT. There's the advantage claimed, although marginally considering Sassy's HP.
Yeah, Sassy was able to trade off that first kill. I think it was actually a solid reveal from Lakia that actually gave up Tens' position up close. There was expectations there for Gen G that they were going to be challenged. But even still, it's going to have to be an almost complete reposition. Now, they've got the turret, they've got the alarm bot, so they know that there's not really much of a chance that anybody's got this aggressive. But other than that, information is barren for the side of Gen G. They have no idea what they're pushing into. You mentioned that Odin and its position. Well, depending on the plant spot, it might actually have quite high impact, and he's holding on to one of his nano swarms. With 20 seconds left, sure, it's probably going to end up in a retake, but there is a chance that this might be stopped by Zelsis.
Well, there's the nano activated that's on site already. One thrown through to delay even further. 10 seconds. Time to get that plant through. It's got to be safe in the corner. Got to wait a little longer after the nano runs the clock down, and that is a very tight plant. I think he's just about got it, but no spray coming through on the other side. That was 0.1 or 0.2 of a second by my read, but just about close enough to allow it to come through. But with texture down, the numbers thin even further on the attacking side. Now the defenders, I suppose, of this site. One found by Lakia. Meteor needs some impact with this, and he'll find it. Another kill, but he's 4 HP. 1 against 2, the nade hunting him down. So too is Zekken. 8 found for Sentinels.
Roll of Mound.
That util in response. Good paranoia, but too late. The player's already able to see and take down Zekken. As Tens fades from the angle, they find themselves in a 4v4. Good retake ultimate online for Zelsis. That can counteract the Viper's Pit as we've seen before, but the potential to play aggressively on the back of Lakia's could cancel it out. It has for Sentinels previously. Tens on the other side of this smoke has John QT covering the cross, but Karen's already gotten up close. A shrouded step that wasn't expected, and now Nightfall gone all the way through. John QT, 13 HP, but he fades into the corner, and now he'll be able to get his health back online. Even notices the Nano Swarm chasing him down. Snakebite now landed right on him, and he's jumping forward.
Oh my
caught
God.
by another piece of utility. This time the alarm bot. Sassy almost had it, but he's caught. Oh, it's Zelsis in on the Odin, picking up one, and he's got his lockdown in prime position. Another swing, and a player spotted. Only one to root out of that Viper's Pit. And Munchkin's already given up the angle, essentially. They're running for the hills. As Zelsis steps forward, he'll catch Lakia, setting them up to close this out with Munchkin falling. If he just commits to it, he could have so much value spraying through that wall. Look at the players creeping up towards the switch. Zelsis doesn't know, though. There's no information to play with just yet. He's waiting for his alarm bot to get contact. Now the door's open, he needs to run. He knows players are about to flood that part of the map, or that they might be. In fact, Gen G have changed their idea. The direction now brings them towards B. Smoke up, and a good kill as Tens is caught out of position. Nightfall through. And that is going to slow them way down. Keep the information in their hands, allow Zalsys to go in spraying, and Second does much the same. This one's done. Karen in a barrel.
It's been for Sentinels, and already they're getting the early read. The spam almost gets the opener.
Oh, it's going to. Because after you spam that, you spam this wall, and Karen's right there. The bullets get very close, but not close enough. Zalsys is now back on the site, reloading as pressure's applied. The door is open, but all the while Texture is creeping his way towards the stairs. 2 players spotted, 1 up close, and even suspecting 1 near the switch. Zalsys has a lot of information. Oh, and even the kill on Lakia. The blind fire pays off. Karen's in danger too. He was getting sprayed at. All the while, they're just hoping that on the side of Gen G, somebody, look on Sentinels will make a mistake.
Look where Second is.
Still waiting.
He's pushed all the way up, so he knows that they're not going back in this direction. I like this, though. The adaptation that maybe Sentinels aren't expecting. Never mind. Sassy makes the play, but gets caught out. Even still, though, Meteor's found another. Somehow this round has become competitive. 30 seconds left on the clock.
30
They
seconds
still have
left.
themselves a lockdown available. The spam might actually just about get rid of it. It's still online, at least for now, surviving an extra second, and they haven't been able to put the pressure on. Tens has got another. John QT with 1 more. Leaves it all on to Karen. He's on 1 HP. And through the smoke, John QT will close it. We're getting the map 3 we designed.